All right, fantastic. Hey guys. All right, I'm excited for tonight. We're going to go over just a few things, as the year wraps up. There's, I think, a few points that are super important to kind of look at and discuss and go over as a team. So that's what we're going to focus on tonight. I'm going to start by reminding you guys, I'm sure you guys already know, next week, okay, no worries, Jennifer. Next Thursday is Christmas Eve. So for the first time in almost a year, like ever since we started Team Zooms on Thursday, we've never canceled, but I am going to cancel next Thursdays because obviously everyone needs to spend Christmas with their family. So no Team Zoom next Thursday, but I will be doing one Christmas Eve, or sorry, New Year's Eve, because that's the following Thursday. But we're going to do it early in the day because I know some people have plans for New Year's, and end of month is always so crazy. So I don't know exactly what time. I will let you guys know as it gets a little bit closer, but it will definitely be earlier than the 6:30, 9:30 time slot, because I just know, I want to make sure that it works with your guys' schedule. So really, you guys, as we come into the end of the year, there's a lot to distract you right now. Okay. There's so much to be distracted by. And just any year, there's a lot to be distracted by, but then this year there's like a lot more to be distracted by because of just everything that's going on in the world, right? Like you can't get around it. There's just a lot going on, right? Some people are locked down, some aren't. You got a lot of stuff going on with just presidential stuff. Like there's all kinds of things to get distracted by. But what I'm going to tell you guys is if you let yourself get distracted by those things are temporary. Okay. There's going to be an end to lockdowns. There's going to be an end to all of this stuff going on, with the election. Like there's going to be an end to that. But your business, you want that to continue. You don't want that to have an end, right? If you have it have an end, then there's a problem. And so don't lose focus right now. Don't get distracted. I obviously want you guys being able to spend time with your family. I know, guys, we love Christmas so much. Our family just loves Christmas. So tomorrow is Sean's last day of work, and then he has like 2 weeks off, and Ivan has 2 weeks off. And so even though Sean and Ivan are going to be home and I don't have to get up early necessarily, I will still be getting up early so that I can get my work done and then spend the day with them. If I get up at 4 and I work until 9, which I know some of you guys think that's crazy, but for me, that works because I've put in 5 hours of work. I'll have all my host posts up. I'll have my KPIs done. I'll have my messages sent. I'll have my TikToks done. Like I will have everything done. And then I'll be able to enjoy the rest of the day with my family. And obviously I'll still be answering messages, and, I'll go in a couple of times throughout the day and check on host to posts that people have done for me. So I'm still going to be working somewhat, but it's not going to be to the extent that it would be if I slept in with them and got up at 8 or 9 o'clock and then tried to work. If that is what I chose to do, then it's going to be a struggle to work. And like, I'm just being honest, guys. I know myself. If I sleep in next week and I don't get up and get work done, I'm probably going to choose my family over work. It doesn't mean I'm not going to work at all, but I probably will work very little. And that's a really stupid thing to do. And I'm not calling you guys stupid. I'm saying if that was me, that would be really stupid for me to do, because we are about to head into such an amazing time in our business. I know a lot of you guys are super new. You haven't even been in for a year. And so you don't understand the magnitude of what is coming over the next few months. So what I want you guys to think about when New Year's comes, right? Everybody comes out with some kind of resolution, right? It's like the thing that you do. New year, I have a resolution. What are the top 2 resolutions? To pay off debt or make more money or to lose weight. Like those are the top 2. And we have something to offer for both of those. And I think especially this year, like going into 2021, I think you're going to see a lot more people who want to lose weight and a lot more people who are going to be evaluating their job because of what happened in 2020. I mean, we all know that there's the joke of the quarantine 19, right? Or the quarantine 15 or the quarantine, like whatever. Everyone's making jokes about how much weight that they put on being quarantined. And a lot of them, like, we put on some weight, like just as people, we lose weight in the spring heading into summer, and then barbecues happen and drinking happens, and you start to put it back on a little bit over summer. And then you head into like holiday season and everything just goes out the window. And so by the time New Year's rolls around on a normal year, most people are already ready to lose weight. But then you add on the fact that gyms have been closed and people have been quarantined and people are dealing with depression and anxiety over this whole thing. And a lot of people, I eat my feelings, like I'm one of those people. And so there's other people out there. So I truly believe going into 2021, you guys are going to see so many people who are anxious to lose weight. They're anxious everybody wants to get rid of 2020 and have like a brand new fresh start. And so you're going to have a ton of people, like more than ever. Guys, I'm telling you, like normally it's like crazy busy and crazy awesome and super great customers and distributors that come in anyways when you go into a new year. But I just think that it's going to be even more than that. And then we all know, hopefully you guys know, if you don't know, the 29th of this month, corporate is making massive announcements. Okay. What normally happens in a regular year, we have conference at the end of January into the start of February. Like the first weekend of February is usually our conference. But we can't do it in person this year, so they're doing it digitally. So now it's at the end of January or like mid end of January. And usually at conference, they make some kind of crazy awesome bonus announcement. Okay. This past year, I think it was, don't quote me on it because I don't remember for sure, but I think it was like $10,000 for going diamond, $15,000 for going double, $25,000 for going triple, $25,000 for presidential, and $25,000 for ambassador, something like that. And in years past, I mean, I got a $20,000 bonus one year because I went diamond right after conference, and that was the bonus that they were doing. So every year after conference, there's a bonus that they put out. But what they're doing this year is they're putting that bonus out starting the 29th of December. But hold on, let me rephrase that. They're announcing the bonus on the 29th of December. Hi, she's really grumpy. So she's going to jump in with us whenever she feels like coming over because she didn't get a nap and she's super grumpy today. You want this? Pretty much your water. So on the 29th, they're going to announce the bonuses early. And so the bonuses take effect. They've already told us that the bonuses will take effect January 1st. So whatever they announce, you can start earning that bonus January 1st. Guys, you want to run so hard right now because even if you're getting everybody, guys, I'm getting so many people who are saying, no, I don't have the money right now. This is something I want to look at later. Can I try your product out after Christmas? I have, more gifts that I need to buy. And I am so excited about all the no's that I'm getting because come January 1st, they're going to make a resolution to lose weight and they're still going to be on my friends list and I'm still going to be talking about the products and I have them in my calendar to follow up with. And so they're going to know to come to me at the start of the year. In January, the other thing that happens is people get their credit card statements from everything that they bought in December. And then they freak out and realize, oh my gosh, I just put myself, I think, I could be wrong. I think the average debt that someone puts themselves in over Christmas is anywhere from $800 to $1,500. That's like on average. And so people are going to freak out and be like, oh my gosh, I need to pay my bill. How am I going to pay my bill? And they're going to look for a way to make extra money. I know that there's a lot of people just completely reevaluating what they're doing because of layoffs and closures and all that kind of thing. I know some states are like way more open, but here in California, like people are hair salon. Be quiet, they're on the top. People who do hair are like sneaking people in one at a time into their salons because they're not supposed to be open. Restaurants aren't supposed to be serving inside. You have to eat outside in an inside tent, which makes no sense. But there's so many people just in our state, and I'm sure that there's people in other states that have the same restrictions. I just saw someone posted today that the Oregon, you're fine, here. She doesn't want to be in the high chair. I know, but I don't think she'll stay there. Oregon's already planning on being on lockdown until March of 2021. Like the governor already made an announcement that there's places that are closed, businesses that are closed now, and then all the way through March 2021. And yeah, Steph says they're locked down up there. I know like our county is locked down right now, and they're going to reevaluate it after Christmas. And I'm sure that they'll probably keep us locked down longer. All of that to say, there are people who are going to be looking for something. I know, Sandra, in Arizona and Florida, you guys just do what you want. I'm not going to lie, I'm jealous. But like I said, all that to say,
the same thing.
What's that?
Sorry, California's almost doing the same thing. I know a lot of counties, when they put the 10 o'clock curfew in effect, a lot of the counties were coming out and saying, no, we're not following that.
Everyone's over it.
You know, so it's like, and then there's a restaurant right across the street from our house, and they still have their outdoor tent up. Like they're supposed to be, I'm in Napa County, and I guess they were supposed to be like shutting everything down again, but I don't know.
Yeah, I know it's happening a lot, but I know that it's making people kind of reevaluate what they do. My cousin works for Disney and for Disneyland, and she got laid off. And I mean, she was like in a supervisor position or management position or something, had been with the company for like 5 or 7 years. Like, I don't remember exactly how long, but you know, there's job, like if someone had told me, oh yeah, she's going to get laid off from Disneyland, I would have been like, you're nuts. There's no way. Like Disney's a solid company. You know, that seems like a super stable job. So there are lots of people out there who thought that they were in a stable job that have realized that it's not stable in today's world. So they're looking for something else. So my biggest piece of advice to you guys is you have to keep running. You have to run. I know it's hard to stay focused right now. I get it. But if you stay focused and committed, there are a lot of people who are not staying focused and committed. So if you stay focused and committed, you are like putting yourself leaps and bounds ahead of a lot of people who are choosing to take time off right now and then get back into it after Christmas. But I'm telling you guys, don't wait. Do not wait. If you wait, you are not doing yourself any favors. You're putting yourself behind. Mark Pentecost always says, if your foot isn't on the gas, like if you're coasting, then you're going downhill, right? The only way that you are going uphill and you are making progress and you are achieving whatever it is that you're looking to achieve and not going downhill and losing everything that you've worked so hard for is if you continue to run and work hard and keep pushing, even if you don't feel like it. Guys, there's days that I get up and I do not feel like it. It's been quite a day with Ashton, but you know, I know that I'm short on sleep, so it's probably made my patience a little bit less. But you know, this is where I say, and I encourage you guys, if you have the ability to, get up early and do your work. Because with her being so fussy and grumpy today, it wasn't a big deal because my host posts were all up by 9:30 this morning. Like I haven't put my business opportunity post up, but I pre-wrote it and it's already done, and all I have to do is just go hit post. I sent all my messages at like 5:30 this morning. So get your stuff done early, so that way if something happens with your day, you're not sitting back going, well, now I have to make a choice between my family or my business, because obviously we're always going to choose family, right? And there's nothing wrong with choosing family. You just have to make sure that you have a schedule set and you have time to work your business. I know we talked about this a little bit on, I don't know, we've done a lot of trainings this week, so I don't remember which night it was, but one of the nights this week we talked about that last year, literally right around the same time, and Michelle, I know Michelle said that she remembers this, so if you've been with me for a bit, you might remember this, but last December, I went live on our team page and I talked about that I started December out like really distracted, and I really did not work a whole lot at the first part of December. And it was like December, I don't know, 12th or 14th or something, and I didn't have any enrollments. And I was like, well, this month is shot. And you know, if you guys know me, like I enroll a lot. I like enrolling. If I'm not enrolling a lot, then I feel like I'm not doing something right. And so that's really out of character for me to not have any enrollments by the 14th, 16th, whatever. I don't remember what date it was. And I was like, well, man, this really sucks. Like I'm already this far into the month and nothing has happened. And there was a part of me that was like, you know what? It just is what it is this month. New Year is coming, and I'll kick it up a notch when the new year comes. And then all of a sudden I was like, hold up, it's only halfway over. There's still all the time that I've wasted. I still have that amount of time left in the month. Why am I quitting now? Why am I slowing down? Why am I taking my foot off the gas? I gotta step it up. I gotta see what I can do. And so I kicked it into high gear. I think I set a goal for myself during that time to get like 12 to 15 hosted posts up a day because I hadn't been doing any. And by doing that, I don't remember. I'd have to go back and pull my numbers, and I don't always enroll directly under myself, so it's hard to tell. But I think I want to say I ended the month with like 25 or 30 customers. And I know I signed a few distributors too. And if I had just gone with, well, month's pretty well over, I'll just pick it up next month, I would have missed out on all those sales and all those distributors. So guys, no matter where you're at in your business and where your mindset is at and where your head is at, you've got to get it focused. And don't worry about, I don't care if you haven't done one post this month. I don't care if you have gone all month long not posting one thing, not putting one thing in your story, not putting one thing on your page, not talking to one person about the business. Go do it right now. If you guys are on here and you're like, well, I feel like I didn't do as much as I should have done today, then when you get off this Zoom, go message 10 people and ask them to post for you. You don't have to post tonight. You can have 5 of them say yes. And then tomorrow morning, when you get up, you can send the post to them tomorrow morning. And now let's be honest, not everybody posts, even though they say they'll post. So maybe you'll get 3 of them up. And so you'll start your day out tomorrow with 3 hosted posts already up. Go send 10 messages about the business opportunity. Go write up a post about the business opportunity, or put up the post tasks. Guys, those post tasks are going to be in there almost every day. There might be some days where I have an off day and I don't get it in there, but my goal and my hope is to get you guys a post task every single day, have message verbiage in there, have a story task for you guys. So that way you guys have what you need. But just remember that that's like extra for you guys. Okay. Nobody's sitting there telling me, hey, here's your post task today. Hey, did you do your stuff today? So it's on you. At the end of the day, what I'm giving you is definitely helping you. And I'm here to help you. But at the end of the day, your business is your responsibility. So if you know, hey, I'm going to be busy tonight and it's like 2:00 and I haven't seen her put a post task up yet, I'm just going to go ahead and go do my own post task. Then go do your own post task. Don't wait for me. If I don't have it posted in time for you, don't wait for me. Go do your own post task. And if you guys look in Dream Warriors at the top of the page, there's like, let me look and see what it says. It might be a little different than what you guys see, because as an admin, I think it shows the page a little bit differently. But at the top of the page, of course, it's not loading. Up at the top, there's like documents, files, albums. So albums, there's a ton of before and afters in there. And they're even split into like their own subsection albums. So it'll say like Wrap before and after, Skinny Brew before and afters, Mocha Dreams. If you guys see Mocha Dreams before and afters, that's keto coffee and chocolate greens. So I would use Mocha Dreams before and afters for peppermint mocha, which we're almost sold out of that. So I wouldn't necessarily promote that anymore. That's expected to be out by the 20th. And I don't know, Canada, if you guys are sold out now. They were supposed to sell out by the 17th in Canada, or the 14th. I don't know. Canada was supposed to already be sold out by now. But it's up here at the top. You can see it says rooms, announcements, watch party. If you just scroll it over, there's all kinds of stuff there, okay? Albums is where you're gonna find all the before and afters. I think we even have some story. We have a business opportunity story album. There's the 2019 IDS that has pretty backgrounds. Then there's before and afters, hair, skin, nail story pictures, collagen story pictures, celery story pictures, cleanse story pictures, keto coffee story pictures, TFX story pictures. Like there's a lot of stuff, you guys, in there. And I'm not gonna lie, I forgot that we had all those albums. So I'm gonna make sure that I go and add in what I have accumulated and I'll start getting those added in there for you guys as well. So you have that as something that's available to you. But then all the way over, for me, all the way over, there's this topics. And if you hit that, I tried to do my best when we were doing the corporate run push group in October and November. Every time we put it, whatever they had done in the corporate page, I tried my best to add the topic to it. So you can see there's October 2020 push group tasks, November 2020 push group tasks, and then there's post tasks. So all the post tasks I've done this month, if you go there, it's going to have it all here. So you guys can go find those. And just so you guys know, I always do the post task in green, so it's easier for you to find it. Until they take that color away, that will always be how I put your post task. That way it's easier for you to find. But then if you go to, like, this is the October 2020 push group. So if you scroll through, there's message verbiage in here. There's different, I know there's more than that. I don't know why, yeah. There's post tasks, there's pictures, there's wording, this is like an idea for a business opportunity post. So if you feel like you're struggling with finding things to post, go check out those topics, because there's a lot of information in those topics. So you're welcome. Like I said, I'm really trying to get those in there every day for you guys. The reason I'm struggling this week is I didn't do everything that I normally do on Sundays. And so it's kind of just thrown my whole week off. So I will tell you guys, if you want an organized week, sit down on Sunday. Honestly, if you do it, it takes maybe an hour. Okay, so on Sunday, generally, I sit down and I make up a menu for like 2 to 3 weeks. Sometimes I'm super organized and I'll make up a whole month's worth of a menu. So then I know exactly what I'm making for dinner. And it's really easy. When I get up in the morning, I know what meat needs to come out of the freezer, what prep work I need to do. So that way dinner is so much easier for me. I have in my notes section of my phone, I have team posts December, but those have last week's in there, so it's not new ones. And then, so it's just titled team posts December, and then I have Sunday and I put a post there, and then Monday and I put a post there. So I have that for you guys. And then I have product posts for December. And then this is my own personal product post. So I have, each day has a post that I'm gonna do for the product. Hi, baby. And then I do the same thing for business opportunity posts. And so every day I have a business opportunity post already written up. Now, when I'm super organized, if you guys are on Instagram, I highly recommend get on Instagram if you're not on there. When you go into Instagram and you click let me pin my screen so it's bigger for you guys, because I don't think everybody can see it. Okay. So when you come on to Instagram, if you click the plus sign here, then it gives you like all your pictures, right? So we'll just do this one. So I would take this one, I would do my edits on it, whatever. I know Ashton's head is cut off. This is just an example, okay? So I would do my edits on it, hit next. There's all my edits, hit next. Then I go over to my business opportunity folder here, right? My notes section. I'm gonna go ahead and copy this one. Then I'm gonna go back over to Instagram and I'm gonna paste it in here. Okay, now if I hit the this back button and then I hit it once more, down here it says you can go back now. If you go back now, your image edits will be discarded. You have the option to discard or save draft. I hit save draft, and so now what's gonna happen is if you scroll let me show you. Let me turn off my ring light for a second. Okay, so now if I hit the plus sign down here, this is all my pictures, but then this is my drafts. So on Monday, right, I'm gonna come in here and I'll hit this one, pulls the picture up. It's already edited how I wanted it edited. I hit next. The verbiage is already in there, so I just hit post. So it's literally, what, 20 seconds of my time. Let me get it back so I can see all of you guys. So it's literally like 20 seconds of my time to go in and post it during the week. It takes a little bit of time on Sundays to do that, But guys, here's my cheat. Okay. I will generally write my own post for 2 to 3 days out of the week. Okay. So if I know like next week, I'll write up a post talking about how I used to struggle during Christmas break and knowing what to do with Ivan. And I'm so grateful that I get to be home with him now that he's on break and I don't have to worry about what I'm going to do with the kids, blah, blah, blah. Okay. I'll write a post up like that. I'll probably write something up about we're going to go look at Christmas lights next week and we're going to take Ashton to see Santa and we're going to do it during the week. So I'll probably write up something about that, right? That'll be one of the posts that I do. But yes, Sarah, you can do it while you lay in bed. But guys, you want to know what I do? I go to Mark's page on Facebook and well, I either go to Mark's page or I go to my following. So if I go, like, I don't add top leaders as friends, I follow them. Right. So if there's someone who I'm like, okay, yeah, she's top 25. Well, she must be doing something right. I'm going to go follow her. So I go to my people that I'm following on Facebook and then I scroll back like 2 or 3 weeks. And then I look through their posts and I find something that I like that they wrote. And then I take it and tweak it for myself. I change it to fit me. And it doesn't take very long. And then it gives me different stuff because I feel like I'm not always creative with trying to write my posts up. So Sunday, I'll sit there, take 20 minutes, scroll through, find, 2 to 3 posts that somebody else has done, tweak them for myself, write up my own 2 to 3 and put them with each day. Then if I didn't take enough pictures this week, which I probably didn't take enough pictures this week, I do make sure that on Sundays I wash my hair and I change my shirt a few times and take different pictures. Sean caught me the week before. I was like, if you guys saw the picture of me holding a coffee mug in front of the Christmas tree, he came in the living room and he was like, what are you doing? Because I had like the ring light balanced on stuff and I'm like trying to get squeezed in and not look awkward. And I was like, I'm just taking pictures for my post. Just go away. Don't mind me. But I'll take my pictures beforehand. And then, like I said, I'll just go into Instagram, select the picture, paste the verbiage, and then save it as a draft. And so it's just boom, boom. And so that's how you do it on Instagram. So then when I go to post it on Instagram that day, right before I hit post, I copy the verbiage, hit post, then pop over to Facebook, put the same picture up and paste the verbiage and post it. So it's like literally 20 seconds of my time to get my business opportunity post up because life gets busy. Things pop up that we don't expect. And it's too hard to try and fly by the seat of your pants and think that you're going to have time to write up a business opportunity post every single day. So write them up on Sunday. I promise you guys, it's going to make your life so much easier. So I pre-write my posts, get my pictures ready, put them in drafts, make up a menu. And then the other thing that I normally do, I didn't do this week. And if you guys follow me on TikTok, you can see I'm way off on my TikTok game. I usually pre-record all my TikTok videos on Sundays also. I try and do like 21, doesn't always happen. Those ones take a little bit longer. I'm still working on getting better at TikTok because you guys know that is not my comfort zone. My poor husband, it takes me about 2 hours to record my videos, but then they're done. And all I have to do is go through and add my wording into them. And then again, it's just a real quick, they're already in drafts. So all I have to do during the day is go open up TikTok, go to the drafts and post it and I'm done. So it will make your life so much easier, especially going into this next week with Christmas. I know people are going to get distracted. I know it's going to be really hard to try and get your stuff done. So my best recommendation for you is pick a day of the week, preferably like Saturday or Sunday, sit down, write your post up, and take your pictures. What's wrong? I got peanut butter all over your face, huh? Write your posts up, take your pictures, pre-record your videos, and then it's going to be so easy on you. You're not going to have to stress because then all you're looking at is getting your post up and sending your messages out, right? I mean, obviously we know there's more to it, but that's like the basics. That's the things that we know like every single day. Those are the things that stress me out. I don't know about you guys, but those are the things that stress me out is like, do I have my post ready? Did I do my videos? Did I get my host to post up? Did I message the people I needed to message? So that's my best recommendation for you. The other thing that you can do, I know Steph will do this sometimes. I will only recommend this if you promise me that you will not stress out, okay? Steph will sometimes go crazy and have like 30 people post for her in one day. She'll get 30 hosts to post up, 40 hosts to post up in one day. She'll just go through and message a bunch of people that have commented on her giveaway post, give them all, like for me, I go like 10 messages, give it a couple hours, wait and see who says yes. If I don't have enough people say yes, then I send 10 more, and I do it in like increments of 10 until I get however many. This week I've been really working on getting 10 to 12 up a day. But Steph likes to get like 40 up in one day, and then she doesn't really stress about host to post the rest of the week because she's so busy with those 40. So as I said, you can do this, but you can only do this if you promise me you will not freak out on the day that you get all 40 up when you have, I don't know, over 100 comments, 150 comments that you're having to get back to. Just remember, hold on, baby. You don't have to get back to all of them the same day, especially if that's what you're doing. But there's all kinds of ways that you guys can prep yourself for this upcoming week and even the week after, because I know going into New Year's too, like you come off of Christmas, a lot of times you have like some time off or fun stuff that you want to do with family, and then you're heading into New Year and everybody's excited about New Year. Especially, like I said, we've got the 29th. It's going to be so, so huge. So set yourself up for success these next 2 weeks, you guys. Do not let these 2 weeks go by. And then on the 29th, when they make the announcement, sit there and say, well, shoot, I really wish I would have worked harder. I wish I hadn't have slacked off, because like I said, what they announce on the 29th, it goes into effect January 1st. Now, let me ask you something. If they are on the 29th, if they say, if any of you guys who have not gone Ruby yet, on the 29th, if they say, actually, let's just say, even if you've gone Ruby, because sometimes they do a re-rank bonus. So let's say that you've gone Ruby and you've lost rank, or you haven't gone Ruby yet. And on the 29th, they say, if you go Ruby, it doesn't matter if you've been Ruby in the past or if you've never been Ruby. If you go Ruby, you're going to get a $2,000 bonus. Okay. Or if you go Diamond, you're going to get a $15,000 bonus. Which one do you want? You want the dang $15,000 Diamond bonus, right? And guys, I'm throwing numbers out there. I literally have no idea what they're announcing. They are like so tight-lipped with us right now. But you want that $15,000 bonus. If you're not working right now, it's going to be really hard to get that momentum back and put the work in, start come January 1st to help you get that $15,000 bonus. But if you're working really hard right now and you go Ruby this month, guys, you can go Ruby to Diamond. I went Ruby to Diamond in 2.5 weeks because they came out with a $20,000 bonus. And I said, whatever it takes, I don't care. I'm getting that $20,000 bonus. And I want you guys to be set in the same position. I want you guys to have that same opportunity to be able to do that. So set yourselves up for success. And I know I've done this with quite a few of you guys, but I don't think everybody has heard the numbers. And I just think it's so crucial to hear the numbers, because I know that it can be easy for you guys to sit here and say, well, that's great, but really, Taryn, like, what are you even talking about? Like, it's going to get big. My first year was 2015. By December 2015, I had lost rank, and I had gone Ruby, and then I lost rank, and I was being paid as a distributor. And my check in December of 2015 was $187.15. Okay. This is going to go on YouTube, so I should probably put the IDS in here somewhere. We'll share screen here a little bit on the IDS. I realized that I had let my business slip. So in January, I picked it up and I got my Ruby back, and my check was $324 in January. Okay. In February, this is how massive your check can change. February, I went Diamond, and my check was $2,300. So I went from $300 to $2,300 in 1 month because of like what we're heading into, this massive momentum that we head into every year at this time. March, my check was $2,900. April, my check was $2,800. May, my check was $3,500. That was as a Diamond, you guys. That was as a Diamond. My check was $3,500. Diamond average is $2,000, okay? June, $2,700, July, $2,500, August, $2,600, September, $2,200. Are you guys following me? Okay. This is what you can do for your business. So that was 2016. Then in 2017, well, I guess I should have looked at because 2016, or guys, every year, I'm going to tell you right now, every year in December, my check drops. Okay. So it's normal. So no one should freak out. And just know if you stick it out and you put the work in, this is what you're going to get. So December of 2016, my check was $1,800. And then heading into 2017, it took a little bit for it to climb. And that was my fault. I didn't work as hard as I should have. My mindset was kind of jacked up. So I started out January 2017 was 1,800, February was 1,900, March was 2,600, April was 2,700. So it still had a nice jump there, right? I gave myself almost $1,000 increase, but then I got my head out of my butt and I really got to work, and I promoted, oh no, was that 2018? Sorry, that was 2018 that I promoted. So that year it was pretty much anywhere from like 2,200 to 3,400 was my check. And then I'm trying to think, oh, I got married. I got married in September, and I got distracted between my like wedding planning, honeymoon, all of that. So this is so bad, you guys. This is so bad. December 2017. Yeah, December 2017, I was paid as a Ruby, and my check was $487. Okay. Let me get it over to 2018. 2018, it hung around 400 all the way until July. July, it jumped to 2,600. And then in August, I promoted to double diamond, and it jumped to 4,500. So within 2 months, it went from, I went 500 in June to 2,600 in July to 4,500 in August. So this is what I'm saying, you guys, is if you slow down, if you get distracted, you're looking at having that check fall, and it's really hard sometimes to get it back. My favorite one to tell you guys about, though, is 2019, okay? So 2018, December 2018, I was a diamond and my check was 1,500. But then we went on a run. It's taking forever to load. So what did I say it was? Because it's already gone. 1,900, is that what I said? 1,800? January of 2019. So 1 month later, it jumped to 2,800. February, it was at 2,700. March, my check was $10,000. So I went from 2,700 in 1 month to $10,000 the next month. That is what you are going to miss out on if you don't get your booty in gear, if you let yourself get distracted right now. I'm showing you guys those numbers because I want to inspire you guys to stick it out, even if it seems hard right now, even if it seems like my check has fallen, my team has quit, everybody's gone. Guys, it happens. Every single promotion I have had has been with the new team. There have been a few who stuck around through it, but like my top legs, and you'll hear a lot of top leaders say that this happens to them too. The people I went Ruby with were not with me when I went Emerald and Diamond. The people that I went Diamond with, none of them are on my team anymore. The people I went Double Diamond with, Kristen Salvatore is the only one still left on my team that went Double Diamond with me. People I went Triple with, there's a handful of them left, but for the most part, people I went Triple with are not here anymore either. Now we're about to go presidential, okay? So it's okay. If you have people quit, it's okay. If your check falls, it's okay. It's all about how you handle it and what you're going to do, especially in these next 2 weeks. Like, this is just so crazy to me that we're having these massive bonuses released in 2 weeks instead of like end of January, start of February. So I just want you guys to gear up and get ready for it. Like I said, I know it's hard right now with this time, but if you are strategic with what you do, and if you plan your time out well over these next 2 weeks, you're going to be so glad that you did that. You are not going to go into the 29th having a regret, feeling like, oh my gosh, that's something that she's standing on the ledge. That's something that I totally want to earn, but I didn't work hard and now I'm like 2 weeks behind. Stick it out, you guys. Stay with it. Any way that I can help you guys, just let me know. Okay, I'm here for you. I want to help you guys be successful. I'm going to work on getting the post task in there earlier during the day for you guys. This is my recommendation to you, though. Don't always post it exactly when I give it to you. If I'm consistently posting it at like 7 or 8 o'clock in the morning, don't always post it at 7 or 8 o'clock in the morning. You're hitting the same group of people for the most part if you post it at the same time every day. bounce it around. I know for myself, I get better results on my posts when I post them late afternoon, early evening. A really good way to tell, I don't know if you guys know this or not, but in your messenger, when you're in your messenger down here at the bottom, if you hit the person, like it shows stories, but it shows up here at the top how many people are active. 900 active. That's, you guys aren't going to have that kind of number. Okay, you have to see what's high for you. 900 is high for me, so I know I need to get a post up when I get off this Zoom. Okay, she fell. Sorry, there's a thud. Average for me, because I check it all throughout the day. So just make a habit of it over the next couple of days. Go in there all throughout the day and see what the numbers fluctuate on. So I know that like low is 600, average is between 700 and 800. And dang, if we're at 900, I better get a post up because there are a lot of people on right now. And so it just means a lot more people are going to see the post. So pay attention to when prime time hours are for you. And sometimes it changes each day. It can be different, but I make sure that when I post that I'm posting when there are more people on versus less. So that's just a tip for you guys. You know, if you see the post task in there, double check and make sure that it's a good time for your network and your market for you to post. There's one other thing I wanted to say. Oh, we're going to do a watch party as a team on the 29th because I'm so excited for these announcements. They said it's going to take about an hour. So, I mean, these are some massive announcements. We've heard there's going to be a comp plan change. I promise you guys, it's not for the worst. The company, the only time they've done comp plan changes, it's always been the better for us. 2 years ago, they did a comp plan change. And that took us from, or was it a year? Was it this past year? I don't even remember. Either this past year or the year before, they did a comp plan change, and they took us from $100 fast starts to $150 fast starts. Okay, they only increase our money when they make comp plan changes, and they've already said there's going to be a comp plan change. So I know that we're all going to, like, that's going to take a little bit of time for them to explain to us. I would love if we were all on together so that we can celebrate together to you know, watch it all happening at the same time. So I don't remember exactly what time it's at. I want to say that the announcements are at 12 Eastern, 9 Pacific, which means probably 9:30, 12:30, because Mark is always so far behind. I'm just joking. But really, you guys know how it is trying to get on his lives. So, but if we, you know, we could all hop on like 15 minutes early, hang out, get excited. And then whenever he goes live, I can do like share screen on here so that we can all see his announcement together. Obviously you don't have to do that, but I think it would be really fun to be able to come together as a team. Yeah, Michelle, they're doing it. I know they're doing it early, so you might be able to hop on that. I think that's all I have, guys. Going into these next 2 weeks, just be so careful with your mindset. It can be really easy to get discouraged because there are a lot of no's coming right now. I'm not naive to that. I know that there's a lot of people saying no. My goal every day, I haven't hit it every day this month, but I've come pretty darn close to it almost every day this month, is to message 40 to 60 people about the business opportunity every day. And I have gotten 4 yeses this month. Okay. So that's low for how many people I've talked to this month. So I know that it's hard right now, but do not get discouraged. Every time someone says no, I'm excited because I know, I'm like, okay, no worries. You know, we'll check in after the new year because I know on the 29th, they're going to announce something that I'm going to be able to go message that person on the 29th and say, oh my gosh, I know that this wasn't good for you 2 weeks ago, but I just had to let you know whatever they announce, you know, we're doing X, Y, Z. And you're going to have a lot of people who end up committing because of what they announce on the 29th. You're going to have a lot of people come to you January 15th, January 12th, January 10th, whatever it is, who decided that they wanted to lose weight heading into the new year, and they don't have options. Some people have options for gyms, some people don't, you know, but they don't have the options that they normally have. So they're going to be looking for something to help them. So we are about to head into what everybody calls boom season. So watch your mindset right now. When you get a no, just be like, no worries, because I know you're going to come back to me in a couple of weeks. You're going to, you know, you're saying no now, but give it a month. You're going to be asking about that weight loss supplement, that skincare, you know, what, like I said, everyone's going into 2021 wanting like to be a brand new person and a brand new year and just drop everything that came to them from 2020. So they're all going to be looking for what we have to offer. And I'm just so excited because there's going to be so many people that we're going to be able to help. And guys, so many of you are about to have a year that's going to absolutely explode your business. Okay. Every year there's like, and it's not my choice who it is. It's seriously dependent on the people who decide to go to work. But every year I have people on my team and in my downline that just are so inspiring to me because they decided to go all in and they do crazy things with their business. And I know that I have more than just this, but I'm going to use Steph as an example because Steph was in the business for almost a year and did nothing. Okay. I gave her customers so I could get my fast start. She was like one of those that would say, I love you, Steph, but she was one of those that would say, yeah, I want to work. And then I wouldn't hear from her. And I'd be like, hey girl, like, a month later, we've got some cool bonuses. Do you want to work? Yeah, let's post. And then she's gone. Okay. Like she just wasn't working. But last December, she made a decision that she didn't want to have to go back from her maternity leave. And she wanted to make this business work. And so she really started taking the business serious. Steph, correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, but I think it was January or February when you really decided to go all in with the business. And my months are super mixed up, but I want to say, okay, so yeah, like February. And then Janessa and Steph, you both promoted the same month. Was it July? You guys promoted? No, Janessa's saying no. June. Thank you. So Steph decided to take her business serious in February. And in June, she went diamond. So she was like, not doing anything, a distributor with no team because I didn't give her distributors because I was like, well, this girl's not working. I'm not about to place distributors under this girl. So she went from no team to diamond in 4 months because she got her butt in gear. Janessa's the other one. Ashton, no, baby. She's ramming the tree with her car. Janessa's the other one that finally decided. Janessa, when did you really kind of make the decision to take your business seriously? Because you were
November 2019.
I love that you know exactly when. So Janessa decided in November to start taking her business seriously. What is that? 7 months? 7 months later, she went diamond. So you guys, there are some of you on here who are going to take your business seriously and you're going to just skyrocket this next year. And it all is about what you're doing right now. So keep your mindset where it needs to be. Don't let the no's discourage you. Get excited about the no's because just know, you guys, you got to go through a lot of no's to get a yes. So every time you get a no, you're just that much closer to getting a yes. Yeah, Janessa was working full-time and traveling literally all over. She was like in the Bahamas. I remember because I was so jealous that she was in the Bahamas. But she was in the Bahamas and like just crazy traveling, all kinds of stuff. So you guys, I don't care what your situation is. And I don't mean that the way that just came out. As it was coming out of my mouth, I realized that was not how I intended it for it to come out. But what I'm saying is no matter what your situation is, you guys are capable of doing so many things this year. You are capable of doing so much. And it all starts with what you do over these next 2 weeks, what you do leading up to these bonuses. So I'm done, you guys. Thank you for getting on. I'm super excited to see what is going to happen over these next 2 weeks because there's a lot that's going to happen between now and the end of the year. So just know, you guys, post tasks will be there. We're still going to do our new DT training this upcoming Tuesday. I will still have an opportunity event this upcoming Tuesday. Trying to think if there's anything else. Guys, there's still corporate stuff. I see you, Steph, I promise. There's still corporate stuff as well. If you have your Connect app with notifications on, it sends you push notifications to let you know there's like new DT training, sample selling. There's other stuff that corporate is doing as well. So take advantage of those if you guys want. Oh, this is the other thing. At some point next week, you're going to see me post. I got to talk to the leaders and see who else can jump on this and help me with this. We're going to do a couple of working Zooms for you guys because perk points expire this month. So I know some of you are like brand new and have no idea what the heck I'm talking about, but we had a program that just went away couple months ago. And so people would earn 10% back on what they purchased as perk points. It's product credit. So there's quite a few people out there with perk points right now that are going to expire on December 31st. We've got some great message verbiage that we want to send to them. Basically, guys, because most of them don't even realize that they have perk points as an option. So we're just going to tell them, hey, I credited your account $25, $10, $15, whatever the perk points amount is. I credited your account with that. You have until the 31st to use it. Is there anything you've been wanting to try out? And so that will help you guys to bring in some extra volume. So I highly recommend when you guys see us post that we're doing the perk point Zoom, make sure the perk point power hour, make sure that you guys get on that, because that's going to help you to bring in some volume when I know volume is a little bit lower than what it normally is right now. So, okay, let me see what the chat says. Yeah, baby girl. Sweet. Sarah just signed her first customer yesterday and they took the upsell. So it was 83 BB. That is so exciting. Even Ashton is congratulating you. So great job, Sarah. Hey, look, you see? Say hi. Okay, Steph, go for it. I'm going to mute. So you go for it.
Okay, so hold on. Where am I? Okay, so when I do the giveaway host to post, because I like to do, if I'm finding my network's dry, or if I see someone who has like 2,000, 3,000 friends, I'm probably going to give them a giveaway post just to broaden my network. Now, I typically wait at least 24 hours before I reply to those. And I can put it in the chat here, or I can put it in the team chat if everyone's in there. I don't go, if 400 people go and answer, I do not add them all as a friend from a giveaway post. I'm going to send them a message, and it just pretty much is, I'll send it here in the chat. So it's just pretty much going to say, thank you so much for commenting. If it's ice cream, like I have a pre-recorded message from the word board, so it's so much easier. So I'm, whatever it may be. So like, oh, thank you so much. Awesome. I said, to gain an entry, please send me a message, send me a friend request, and then message me giveaway. I do that because some of them who are not serious or who do not want to post, I don't want 400 people on my network who are not serious. Some will come on and delete you. That's okay. Then you're going to know who's serious or not, because I'm finding when you're adding people from the giveaway, it's just, it gets overwhelming. And then if you add like 4 TFX people and giveaway people, you have no idea who you've actually messaged. So it's so much easier, because out of 400, I'm going to tell you, sometimes maybe only 30 of them will respond. So much easier, so much simpler. That way you don't lose track. So I will put it here for you guys.
Awesome. Thanks, Steph. And I know some of you guys might not quite understand what she's saying. So eventually you get to a point where you have, even me, my friends list is almost maxed out. So I'm like trying to figure out who to clear out right now. And so there's a friend limit on Facebook. You can only have 5,000 friends. So if you have more than 5,000, no one, even if you send them a friend request, it's not going to let you send a friend request. But even if you send a friend request, it's not going to let them actually add you as a friend. So sometimes though, you'll notice, like after you've been doing host to post for a while, you have like the same group of people that keeps commenting on your host to post, like to the point where sometimes I've had to like ignore someone's comment because I literally don't know what to give them to post, because they've posted just about everything under the sun for me within the last 3 weeks and I don't know what to give them anymore. So what we've started doing is, if you're in that situation, you can have people, someone comments on your giveaway post, you can have them post about your giveaway. So I have someone that posted for me. My friend Taryn is paying for 10 people's Christmas dinner, $100 each. Drop your birth month below for an entry and she'll contact you. So then their friends are commenting on the giveaway post, and now I'm adding them and they're posting for me. So that's what Steph's talking about when she's saying the giveaway post. Hold on. When she's saying the giveaway post, that's what she's talking about, is people, do you want your water? is people like posting about the giveaway for you, and then you add people from there, and then their friends post for you. Yeah, or you tell them they're already entered. Okay, that's all I have. Let me go ahead and stop the recording.